Hi, my name is Bijal and I am a bibliotherapist and founder of Bibliotherapy, a bibliotherapy and literary curation practice. I'm also the author of the book Bibliotherapy, The Healing Power of Reading. I curate book prescriptions and provide online training in bibliotherapy. More detail of this can be found on my website, www.bookTherapy.io. In this podcast, I share my knowledge and research on bibliotherapy, including the latest developments, science, and book recommendations. Join me every week where we take a deep dive into bibliotherapy. We release 2 episodes a week. Voice notes from me, your resident bibliotherapist, and Ask the Bibliotherapist, book recommendations for what's on your mind. I hope you enjoy the show, and if you'd like a bibliotherapist in your pocket, you might find my book Bibliotherapy, The Healing Power of Reading, a helpful companion. It's available at any bookstore that you shop at. And don't forget to subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts and get new episodes as they're released. And as always, I love hearing from listeners. So if you'd like to get in touch, share any book recommendations or thoughts on bibliotherapy, you can do so at Bijal@booktherapy.io. Thanks for listening. Hello and welcome to Bibliotherapy with Bijal. I'm your host, Bijal, and this is the podcast where we explore the power of stories to heal, inspire, and connect. Today, I'm doing something a little different. I'm sharing some of my personal favorites from 2024. That's right, we're diving into my favorite books, movies, TV shows, and quotes that left a mark on me this year. So, grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's dive in. Let's start with books, because as a bibliotherapist, I could not resist sharing my personal favorites. This year, 3 books resonated deeply with me, not just as a reader, but also as someone who believes in the healing power of stories. The first was Until August by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. This posthumous release was a masterclass in Garcia Marquez's signature blend of magical realism and profound human insight. The book delves into themes of love, longing, and the passage of time, leaving me with a sense of both melancholy and hope. It reminded me of why literature is such a powerful tool for processing complex emotions. Until August is a short novel that explores the complex inner life of Anna Magdalena Bach, a woman who, despite being happily married with children, visits an island each August where her mother is buried. There, for one night each year, she takes a new lover, seeking a brief escape from her carefully constructed life. Set against the backdrop of sultry tropical weather and the transient nature of hotel guests, Anna's annual ritual becomes a journey deeper into her own desires and the underlying fears she harbors. As she interacts with a cast of Lotharios and conmen, she grapples with the emotions of freedom, regret, and love. Marquez's story is a sensual exploration of the tensions between personal freedom and the attachments that shape one's life, offering a profound meditation on the mysteries of the human heart. Next, I have Patria by Lawrence Blair. Patria offers a captivating reimagining of South American history, spanning thousands of miles and 5 centuries to the present day. Issuing Modern Borders, Lawrence Blair explores 9 countries that exist only in memory or imagination. Vanished kingdoms, utopian visions, and fragmented homelands. Blair's journey traverses ancient Amazonian city-states, a hidden Inca dynasty deep in the jungle, and a Brazilian Wakanda that resisted slavery. He delves into Bolivia's landlocked navy, the Patagonian force that overcame Spanish colonizers, the American freedom fighters who crossed the Andes, and the New World's Napoleon, whose ambitions led Paraguay to devastation. Blending groundbreaking scholarship, recent archaeological findings, and vivid on-the-ground reporting, Blair's narrative introduces readers to a diverse cast, including drug lords, indigenous leaders, refugees, and ex-guerrillas. The result is a story of survival, resistance, and revolution, placing South America at the heart of global history. And the third book I have on my list is Creative Resilience by Erica Ginsberg. Creative Resilience offers practical guidance for artists facing challenges like motivation, self-doubt, creative blocks, and rejection. Author Erica Ginsberg shares real-world examples from creatives across various disciplines and stages of their careers. Drawing on her own experiences, Ginsberg combined humor, reflection, and exercises to help readers manage key aspects of the creative process, including time management, overcoming procrastination, and building self-confidence. Books like these remind me why bibliotherapy is so powerful. They meet us where we are, offering comfort, clarity, and inspiration when we need it the most. Now, on to movies. This year, the big screen offered stories that moved me deeply and aligned beautifully with my love for narratives that inspire and heal. Here are my top 3 picks. First, we have All We Imagine as Light. This is a film directed by Bijal that tells the interconnected stories of 3 nurses in Mumbai at different stages of life: Prabha, Anu, and Parvati. Each woman faces personal challenges. Prabha, a married woman, deals with abandonment by her husband. Anu, a young adult navigating young love and societal criticism of her interfaith relationship. And Parvati, a widow, fights to save her home from demolition. The film explores themes of belonging and resilience, capturing the essence of Mumbai through its inhabitants and intimate storytelling. Critics have praised the film for its humanity and dreamlike quality. Peter Bradshaw of The Guardian describes it as an absorbing story of 3 nurses that is full of humanity. A stunningly poetic film that explores the interplay between dreams and reality is a story about finding light in the shadows of life, and it stayed with me long after the credits rolled. Next, I have The Apprentice. The Apprentice is a 2024 drama directed by Ali Abbasi, featuring Sebastian Stan as Donald Trump and Jeremy Strong as Roy Cohn. The film explores Trump's early career in the 1970s and 1980s, focusing on his mentorship under lawyer Roy Cohn. Cohn's principles, always attack, never admit wrongdoing, and always claim victory, profoundly influenced Trump's approach to business and personal relationships. The narrative delves into Trump's real estate ventures, his complex relationship with his father, and his tumultuous marriage. The film portrays Trump's rise to prominence, highlighting the moral compromises and aggressive tactics that define his ascent. A gripping tale of mentorship, ambition, and self-discovery, this film beautifully captures the transformative power of guidance and the courage it takes to follow your own path. Third on my list is The Seed of the Sacred Fig. The Seed of the Sacred Fig is a 2024 Iranian thriller directed by Mohammad Rasulov. The film centers on Imam, a government employee in Tehran who is promoted to an investigating judge, a position that provides his family with a better lifestyle, but also entangles him in the oppressive mechanisms of the state. As anti-regime protests erupt, a man becomes increasingly paranoid, especially after his service-issued gun goes missing, leading to escalating tensions within his family. The film is a meditation on spirituality, connection, and the cycles of life. Its rich imagery and soulful storytelling reminded me of the beauty in everyday moments and the wisdom we can draw from nature. The Seed of the Sacred Fig was filmed covertly due to its revolutionary narrative, which the Iranian government deemed a severe threat. Director Mohammad Rasulov was sentenced to 8 years in prison and whipping, but escaped to Europe, where he now lives in exile. The film, selected as Germany's submission for Best International Feature Film at the Oscars, highlights the sacrifices of its cast and crew, many of whom remain in Iran and face persecution for their involvement. These films were more than just entertainment for me. They were windows into different perspectives and experiences, reminding me of the power of stories and fiction to tell the truth. Although I focused on books and movies this year, I can't leave out one TV season that completely captivated me. No Good Deeds on Netflix. This is an American dark comedy television series created by Liz Feldman, known for her work on Dead to Me. The series premiered on Netflix on December 12, 2024, and features a notable ensemble cast including Lisa Kudrow, Ray Romano, Linda Cardellini, and Luke Wilson. As the story unfolds, it delves into themes of morality, unintended consequences, and the complexities of human relationships, all delivered with a blend of humor and suspense. Each episode left me reflecting on the ripple effects of seemingly small decisions. It's rare for a show to be both thought-provoking and emotionally raw, but No Good Deeds struck that balance beautifully for me. Finally, my favorite quote this year is from Alfred Nobel, the Swedish chemist and founder of the Nobel Prizes. He says, "Contentment is your greatest wealth." This quote struck a chord with me this year. In a world that often equates success with material gains or constant achievement, Nobel's words remind us to value inner peace and the focus on contentment, rather than constantly pursuing this desire for more, asserting ourselves as enough, whatever our station in life, and knowing that the pursuit of more is a game we will never win. It's also about embracing our own journeys and being less focused on the journeys of others and how they compare to ours, a process that gets easier as we get older. Remember, comparison is the thief of joy. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Bibliotherapy with Bijal. I hope you enjoyed this little glimpse into my personal favorites from 2024. If you've had a favorite book, film, or quote that's resonated with you this year, I'd love to hear about it. You can connect with me on social media or drop me an email. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, the stories we immerse ourselves in have the power to heal and transform. Until next time, happy reading, happy watching, stay well. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed the show. And if you'd like to sign up to our online courses or try a personalized book prescription or bibliotherapy session, you can do so following the links in the show notes. And as always, I love hearing from listeners, so don't hesitate to drop me an email at bijal@booktherapy.io.